Tonight, people are coming together to honor the life of longtime Arizona politician and advocate, Congressman Raúl Grijalva.
Grijalva served on the Tucson City Council, the Pima County Board of Supervisors, and of course in Congress. He died at the age of 77 from lung cancer.
12 News journalist Bram Resnick was in Tucson for his funeral mass this morning, and he's joining us live as we look back on the congressman's 51-year career in public service. Bram, it's pretty incredible.
It really is. Democratic Congressman Raúl Grijalva liked to say it's all about the love. That love and respect were on display today from politicians in the highest offices to everyday folks who knew Grijalva.
Probably the most down-to-earth person I've ever met.
He's represented all of us.
The hundreds of mourners inside the historic San Agustin Cathedral came from all walks of life.
He never forgot where he came from. He believed in the power of working people.
Raúl Grijalva was an elected public servant in southern Arizona for half a century. On the school board, city council, county board, and for the last 22 years, a congressman representing southern Arizona.
He led in a quiet but very strong way that steered people in the right direction. And he left the ladder down for others to climb.
The funeral was itself a symbol of an old guard progressive lifting up a successor, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
As I sat with the weight and prayed over the weight of this task to speak to this today, I could almost hear Raúl's voice in the back of my mind saying, "Make it good, mija."
The through line in Grijalva's service was a dedication to the environment and environmental justice. President Joe Biden's designation of a national monument on ancestral tribal land near the Grand Canyon was a career capstone for Grijalva.
He was a tireless voice for protecting the beauty of God's creation as we gather in this cathedral, for advancing environmental justice for all.
Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi led a delegation of 50 current and former members of Congress from both sides of the aisle.
Our dad would be very impressed that our entire family made it here on time today.
It was Grijalva's 3 daughters who had the last word.
He raised us to stand up for other people and for ourselves.
Mama, you are what love looks like. Thank you for taking such good care of all of us, and especially for giving Dad a run for his money for 54 years.
And this cathedral was full today for Raúl Grijalva's funeral. I can report that the celebration of life at the El Casino Ballroom was packed out the door. The room was over capacity as folks were celebrating the legacy of Raúl Grijalva.
Yeah, definitely looked like a
Troy?
nice service, Bram, for sure. So let's look forward now. This is seen as a very reliable Democratic district. Some of it's down in southern Arizona, and some of it even comes up here in the valley. So I would imagine it's the primary that's going to be the big contest. Who's stepping up at this point?
The Democratic primary is the big one. You are correct. We have some significant news to report right now. Secretary of State Adrian Fontes has announced that he will not run for Raúl Grijalva's CD7 seat. He will remain in the Secretary of State's job. Fontes have been considering the run since Grijalva's death on March 13th. Now says he won't do it. He says he is concerned that President Donald Trump will try to cancel the 2026 election, and quote, "After careful thought and reflection, I've decided that for my family, for country, and for democracy, I will continue to defend America as Arizona's Secretary of State." So we get to keep our Secretary of State, and CD7 loses a potential candidate.
All right, Bram Resnick reporting live from Tucson. Bram, thank you.